And another thing. Welcome to the Crapshoot.
What was the first thing?
Oh, it was off camera.
Welcome to Ordinary Human Worm Baby.
Yes, welcome to Ordinary Humans. Hello. Hello, other humans. We are humans just like you.
Beej is having some delicious plain ice, as humans like to do.
Humans enjoy water.
Like, why not just drink water? Why? This seems like a pain in the ass.
Very cold water.
Can't
Is it attached to the spoon?
Yeah, pretty much now.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's melted. It's melted through, and at some point, it's
Graham,
going to melt all the way through.
You can't chew water.
I mean,
You shouldn't chew that.
Depends where you live, I guess.
there is like on a
Scrolls.
very hot day, just like having some like shaved ice, or like just like crunching down some like chunky ice.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's kind of nice actually.
Your teeth will always forgive
There's
you.
a character in
My teeth don't hurt doing that.
Battle Angel Alita Last Order who was really into ice cubes.
Uh-huh.
He got like some Martian ice and was super stoked about it.
There are people who love to eat ice.
Isn't that
Ass. They love to eat ass.
No,
No, ain't nobody eating ass since 2017.
Ass is out.
like groceries, I believe?
Gotta eat the booty like groceries. So like you go to the store, very carefully pick it out, take it
Yeah.
home, painstakingly prepare,
You
cook.
comparison shop
I
to
did
get the
a
best
tweet
price
about.
on your booty,
I did a tweet about
first
that. I
of
was
all.
like,
Coupons,
does
yeah.
eating the booty like groceries meaning you eat the booty slowly over the course of a week?
Oh my god!
Like,
Unwrap it, take it out
who
of the
eats their
fridge.
groceries all at once? And
Like
it's-
leave a little bit of the booty at the end that's gone stale, and you're
oh,
like,
no.
I
Oh, I
don't
forgot
want,
to-
I don't want to waste it.
I forgot
But
to eat
it's
this
like-
part of the booty.
And then you're like, I really don't feel like preparing the booty tonight, so you order in booty, and then the booty that you bought, like groceries, goes bad, and you have
And,
to throw it
and you
away,
feel like
and
such
guilty.
a chump.
Or you're like, hey, there's like 1/8 of something left, and I'm gonna put it in a Tupperware, and I'll totally like have it as like a side or take it in my lunch, and then you find it 2 weeks later, and it's gone totally rancid.
Yeah.
So you have to put the Tupperware in the freezer,
Right.
so it's
Right.
not disgusting when
Rancid
you go to
booty is
And
the
then you're
worst.
like throwing
the worst
it
kind
out,
of
and
booty.
you feel bad because there's fuckboys who can't get booty to eat out on the streets, and
But you're just here. You are just
Throwing
throwing
away.
booty away.
yeah.
It's like your mother used to tell you, right?
There are
You eat all your booty.
There are starving fuckboys downtown who can't get booty to eat, and you're just throwing this booty away.
Welcome to the Crapshoot.
Won't someone
They're
think of the
thirsty
fuckboy?
fuckboys.
There are thirsty fuckboys downtown who can't get booty to eat. Wow.
Ship it.
You know, I hear us talking, but I don't see you writing.
Because it's all shit, bitch.
Yeah, because this is terrible.
It's kind of amazing.
Was this a Nicki Minaj song, or like what are we dunking on here? It was eat the booty like groceries.
It's like, you eat your booty. There's thirsty fuckboys downtown can't get no booty.
Oh my god.
I mean, I will like put on a wig and an apron and pretend to be a berating mother.
Someone's mother.
Who wants to be my booty refusing child?
Oh my god, that joke would actually work if we had that carton of Bootios.
Where is it?
Do we have any kind of like
Home
hemispherical
somewhere.
food?
2 grapefruits.
Well, a peach, wouldn't it be? Right?
Yeah, I guess
It's
so.
peach season.
Yeah.
Did we have a carton of Bootios?
Adam and I each have one.
Nice.
Yeah, he came on stream. It was like, Bootios, you fucks!
Yep.
I remember it very distinctly.
Did you eat it and keep the box?
I was going to, but I ended up not eating it, so I just have this box of cereal.
It's probably expired now.
I wouldn't worry about it.
It was
It's
probably expired when they made it.
probably more
Yeah.
valuable now.
Somebody in chat was like, "Oh my god, freezing leftovers? Yeah, something goes moldy and disgusting in your fridge. You pop it in the freezer for like until it's frozen, and then you let it defrost on the counter for like half an hour or whatever like that. Then you can just like into the garbage, and it's frozen. And then you take your garbage out right away, and you don't have horrible, rancid, smelly food in your
Yeah.
garbage, and you don't
Yeah.
have to deal with horrible, rancid, moldy food.
It's
I
actually-
freeze all my compost.
Yeah, freezing compost is tech.
It's very tech.
So
When there's gonna be fruit flies all the goddamn day.
All the live long day.
My dad came and he was like, Penelope likes blueberries. I was like, she loves blueberries. He's like, well, here's 10 pounds of blueberries.
No.
And I was like,
Do you
you
understand
mean
how
like
big my child is?
50,000 fruit flies.
I load
Yeah.
Twitch and I get to witness LRR converging on its first joke about eating ass. Blessed stream.
I like that you think that that's the first joke about eating ass.
Like we did the joke about you may now kiss the bride.
Yeah.
Right? So
we
We've
didn't.
never
We
done
never
that.
done it.
Because
We've
I
never.
said, let's shoot that at the wedding, and everybody said, Kathleen, no working on your wedding day. And
Yeah,
I was
no,
like, why would I
which
tell
is
somebody to
legitimate,
eat my
right?
brown?
Yeah, it's like you are cordially invited to
I
chow
like the
down
way
on my brown.
yeah,
Are you
I like the way
proposing
that
to me?
story has changed over time.
Yeah.
I mean, I was fully in favor of it, but I thought you'd have to do it like way before the actual wedding.
Yeah.
See, now I'm thinking about like internet equivalents of the like partake of your so and so because there's so and so's that don't have the so and so.
Yeah.
Also cereal stuff like weirdo prizes.
Mm.
Just like, hey, I got a prison knife in my cereal.
There was a
It's like I got
a hypo.
story.
I got half a mouse.
I think it was on like one of the late night shows or whatever, linked to
I
or
got
talked
a
about
bag
a
of
story
totally
that
different cereal.
that somebody
I got a bag
was
of
smuggling someone was smuggling pot in cereal boxes.
Really?
wow.
And of course they made the joke being like, wow, cereal prizes are way better now than they used to
Yeah.
be.
It's like Mitch Hedberg's joke about how the FedEx guy is a drug dealer and doesn't even know about it.
I liked his lead up to that too. He's like, "This is gonna blow my cover," but
Yeah.
Weren't we talking about something before we started?
yeah,
That wasn't about
aliens.
eating it? Oh yes, regular ordinary humans.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we-
regular ordinary human things doing regular ordinary human behavior.
Yeah,
We weren't talking about aliens at all.
We have studied your planet from by remote for many hours,
And
and we
we
think
we think we understand your behavior just a little bit. So maybe you want to settle down there. Eat some newspaper. Delicious media.
it's just like the kind you like to consume.
yes. It's like nobody eats newspapers anymore, man.
Nobody eats newspapers anymore.
Nobody eating newspaper in 2017.
Yeah.
And then we
All
have
my
somebody eating a
information
smartphone.
eating is done online now.
R/ totally not robots. I mean, obviously that's a thing.
In related to totally not robots, I kind of like that somebody in the chat wants us to make a joke about Bezier curves.
Yeah, I saw that.
I don't know what it is, but
Yeah,
I don't know what that
mean,
joke
I generally
is.
like that idea of like joking about weird, esoteric concepts, especially graphical ones.
Maybe
Or,
when,
well, I suppose design
maybe we
ones.
unveil a new Crapshot writing robot or artificial intelligence, and that's what it gives us.
I mean, there's people in the chat literally working on that.
Oh, a
maybe-
Crapshot
maybe-
writing robot.
Maybe you
A
could unveil
Crapshot writing neural network.
Oh, that's
the
So far, it's
Don't-
bing mixed.
Don't trick our jobs.
there was the one thing for Commodore Hustle we never got to do. My idea for like the Laughatron, where it analyzes our sketches and finds the most popular one, was the one that aired on like Letterman.
Yeah, or Leno.
Leno, yeah,
Of me being hit in the
getting
balls?
hit in the balls, and
Yeah.
it's like, well, this is clearly the most successful video we've ever made, so we're just going to do that, and it slowly like
Operant conditioning.
yeah conditions us to inflict harm upon each other.
Yeah,
'Cause it's funny.
Well, yeah, it would start laughing whenever we hurt ourselves. So,
I
yeah.
don't know.
And jousting.
Man, that sure did go off the rails. Turns out you actually can engineer virality sometimes.
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 If you yeah.
I think it's very challenging. Well, it maybe it's telling that only 1 out of like the 10 attempts you did.
Yeah, but
worked.
that one was definitely the best thought out one because, like, a lot of them were just like, well, whatever, let's just do something random. Because we were like, this probably isn't going to work. But we figured Graham's idea for, like, hitting yourself in the balls on a skate, or that.
It's a pretty simple one to go for.
Especially
because,
as somebody who like looks like a teenager.
yeah, like genital trauma is always funny.
Well, and
Correct.
Morgan like running into frame and just like
Just jump kicking him in the nuts.
Matt's laughter really helped sell it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a really, like, very, very, very esoteric idea that did not.
That
End
was
up getting
faked. I mean,
out.
faked is a strong term. That was our third take, but I still ate shit on it.
And you still hurt yourself.
Yeah, it was.
It's like if something is arranged
if it
to
makes
be
you feel
filmed in a
better, he did
particular
hurt
way, is it
himself.
fake?
Yeah, I was wearing a cup for the nunchucks.
Yeah.
But I hurt my elbow on the fall
Oh.
because it was really important that we get the double fail.
Yeah.
Right. That's people love those. Right. And so it was
Yeah, it's like you hit yourself in the balls and
in
then
nuts, then stumbles on skateboard, and it was just like, oh, it's even better. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
And then Morgan comes and kicks you.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
like, that was the quintessence of the video. Nobody really watched the rest of it. It was
Yeah.
kind of the, like, trimmed to the best parts.
Did you hurt yourself more with the pot lid? No, that was Matt.
Yeah.
Hurt Matt way more with the pot lid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh, thank you for your concern, but no, I was fine.
Yeah, no, I was fine with it.
Yeah.
Wait, what-
Knuckles were a little.
Matt's the one who
bruised
doesn't
afterwards.
remember. Yeah, Matt's the one who doesn't remember his mother.
Wow.
That's really for the best, though. Oh, slam on Matt's mother. No,
Out
that's
of
wrong.
nowhere.
Yeah, that was rude.
Caddisbot says no, McCafe.
That'll teach him to run us over.
Hit self in nuts. Hit self in nuts is the exit pursued by bear of our time.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of.
It's been a while since we did anything wrestling related.
So here, simple Crapshoot idea. Rejected board games. What about instead of like pie to the face, log to the nuts?
How are we going to shoot that? We got to make sure that we're right on time today.
Yeah.
Because we have a bonus sponsored stream starting at 3.
So we'll have to come up with something neat and tidy. I mean, like, the visual that you said, log and nuts, I imagined it as like a Ren and Stimpy bit, just like a character standing there, and this log from out of frame just goes, wham! And then, like, close up on their, like, face as it just, like, contorts into this death mask. Which is obviously something we can't do, but...
Drug ad for genital trauma. What you
Like
mean?
like a
drug?
Causes it?
A drug that causes it or helps it?
What about just like
Which one?
CBT as a vague drug ad?
Maybe it's maybe it's ambiguous.
Well, I mean, like, which would be funnier? It's just like... It's like, do you have intact genitals? Would you like them to not be intact? You know, it's like...
No.
They're not pills, they're actually
Person
just...
in the commercial. What? No.
They're not so much pills, they're just like lead spheres that you just like hurl at yourself.
Well, it just shows like stiletto heels, and they're like, well, maybe.
How about now?
Sweats.
That gif from the Key and Peele sketch of just sweat pouring down his face.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
No.
No.
They're so shiny.
An idea for Crapshot is a person giving an elaborate and impossible speech about... It's person A giving an elaborate impossible speech about person B, then cut to person B wearing something that proves the speech correct, and it's like, yes, continue.
What about like taking
I
that
don't
in
know-
like
I
a
don't know
courtroom
quite
and
where to
like
go
a
there.
lawyer giving like a fiery... This is not filmable today.
Yeah,
but
so
a lawyer
don't.
giving a fiery diatribe, and it just cuts to the guy and like the defendant being like, "Well, shit, I'm a bad dude."
Oh, I am a bad person.
Yeah.
When you put it like that.
Yeah, when you put it
We're
like
just
that,
like,
I
GG,
feel
no re-
bad.
I forget. I think it was on the. I was hanging out on the like Desert Bus Survivor chat a little while ago. For some reason, got talking. They were talking about like, you know, someone was like, "That's slanderous." Like, no, that's actually a libel because it's in text. And then we started talking. It started talking about that. It's like it's bizarre that's
Actually is the whole way down.
no, but it's bad. It's bizarre that the same thing has a different name in a different medium.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it probably needs that distinction.
But it's like so you know, what if you what if you're creating some sort of multimedia presentation that says bad things about somebody?
It's just like an interactive art exhibit that says
What if,
waifu a shit.
What if you somehow create a smell that insults somebody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is
well,
that? Is that are you get off scot free because there's no technical classification
It's
for
like
that?
those YouTube content or claim locks where you infringe a few things so that they cancel each other out.
Right.
That's
If
funny.
you engage in both slander and libel,
Yeah.
Slibel.
Before this thought leaves my
it's
mind,
a multimedia VR experience.
a suggestion I made earlier was just a really tortured metaphor that goes on really, really way too long. I don't know what the punchline is to it, but it's just like, trying to make a metaphor, but it's just, I think the example I said was like, my love for you is like a big truck that's like stuck in traffic.
That's where it starts.
Yeah. It's stuck in traffic, and like it's really a really hot day and the AC's busted, but like not completely busted. Like it works sometimes.
You
like
don't want to roll down your window because you get exhaust smell.
Yeah,
because you're right behind another really big truck.
Yeah,
and like my favorite song's on the radio, but the radio's like sort of busted, so I can hear most of it. And there's a guy next to me who looks a lot like my dad, berating me over something.
But he's not my dad.
But he's not my dad. I don't know why he's in the truck.
I mean, but that's a pointless digression. My love for you is like the truck, and the third gear is a little bit sticky, but it goes great into reverse. But I mean, how often do you need to go quickly in reverse?
And then it's
sometimes
like,
you do, though. Like,
come back.
Really whip a donut.
I'm breaking up with you.
Yeah, it's like, and also it's like this truck and that I don't really know how to double clutch.
So
are you going to pay me for this pizza?
Yeah. or it's just the end is
It's just like, it's like I wish I hadn't swiped right.
the end is just so that's an answer to your question. That's how I feel about you.
And like the person has flowers and romantic music is playing in the background. And it's just like a shot on
Like
them.
they sort of start out in it as a trying to do something good or trying to be, romantic, but then their need for completion and
It can just get like really complicated
for being specific. Kind of outsmarts them.
Can I just volunteer myself to be that person and we don't write it? I just like fucking stream of consciousness it. 'Cause, like,
oh, that's a bold choice.
that's my literal jam.
Yeah.
How about you stream of conscious something? We write that thing down, and
Oh, it's so hard.
It's so hard.
It's very hard to keep track of it.
But then if it's like truly random in stream of consciousness, it's almost impossible to memorize.
Gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gone forever. Goodbye. What would be the response?
SMG Studio sent us the Death Squared cubes after Paul and Ben streamed it.
And
They're very
pushed each
soft.
other off.
yeah.
Bold move by Devere. Will she make it play?
Reverse cut. The reverse is actually a truck.
Yeah.
And it honks.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah, what we'll do, Kathleen can deliver it as a stream of consciousness stuff, and then people in the chat can transcribe it as it's happening.
Sorry, just like it honks, cuts back. Ooh.
With 530 of you, we should be able to. Everyone just take one word.
I mean, Spielberg got his start with a sentient truck, didn't he? So we could do the same thing.
No, are you thinking of Christine?
Cuts back. Like
Duel.
eyes half lidded, like lip chew. Like,
See, the problem is even when I try to be sexy, it just looks like either menacing. It's like menacing or like
Or hungry.
or threatening.
it's like, oh,
I like
no,
the-
she gonna
the-
kill us.
There's a subtle distinction
gonna eat
between
me.
those two, but you can do one or the other.
Yeah.
Is it
Lip bites are sexy. Pro tip: it needs to be the bottom lip.
That's good. So what you're saying is you got like a sort of a Yolandi thing going on. So it's like, oh, she's gonna eat me like a cannibal.
Yeah, but Yolanda, you like. I feel like this is getting totally sidetracked, but I feel like there's just something about me.
Oh, we can't have that.
There's something about my persona and personality and how I carry myself that sort of is like the antithesis of sexy. Like at least Yolandi has like this kind of like dangerous like feline sexiness, but like in like a leopard kind of way. Like she might drop down from a height and like attack you,
and just
but it's
like split you in half and like
Like-
suck out your innards.
yeah,
but
like
you'd be
she
sort of
comes up
into
and
it,
She's got like a jugular, like she's got literally your jugular hanging out of her mouth,
like thrashing like at the intestine, going
So-
yeah.
and then just like yeah.
You are some sort of other
Very
kind of big
detailed.
cat.
You've thought a lot about this, haven't you?
No,
I kind of dig Diane's word.
yeah. That's
I'm
right. But
honestly.
but like for me, it's just like a binturong or something. It's like cat adjacent, but not.
What the fuck is a binturong?
It's a cat bear. What? I'll show you a picture.
And so it's neither like sensual or dangerous, but like still weird and unsettling, right?
Yeah. Here you go.
Yeah, they're not pleasant animals to look at.
What the fuck?
they're not
They could
scary,
be cute.
Yeah.
but they're not cute. They're
Yeah.
just kind of.
It's like, oh, you're sort of like the ratio
They
of cute
are.
to dangerous is like out of whack.
Because
Yeah.
you told the Sex Binturong story on Feed Dump, didn't you?
No, only for the people behind the scenes. The internet's never heard Sex Binturong story.
I thought they
I
had.
thought
No.
it came up
Is
on,
that a crap
on
show we
Feed
could
Dump one time.
I swear it came up once.
Oh, not the story. But I thought you mentioned it.
Oh,
on
you
the Feed
described
Dump.
yourself as a Sex
I
Binturong.
described myself
Right.
as a Sex Binturong, but I never
Here.
gave the origin of that story.
Here, I'll link it in chat. It's a cat bear. There you go. Right, that's how Kathleen was going to describe herself in a dating profile.
Yeah.
Or can the crap shot just be Kathleen describing herself as a dating profile? I'm confident enough to just let Kathleen wing it, honestly, for that other
that's,
idea.
That's way too close to the crap shot we did with Molly's weird dating profile.
No, not the
No,
dating
for-
profile one.
My love for you was
My
like,
love for you metaphor, and just
Yeah.
I'm confident enough to just let you
yeah.
wing it.
I'm sure I could be.
Oh, that makes
To-
the writing part easy.
To
Yeah.
give you guys like the very, 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 very abbreviated Sex Binturong story, I went to a house party in Seattle, and there was a lady there who was like a sex panther. There was the only way to describe her. She just oozed sexual prowess.
Wow.
And like, I am not into ladies, but I would have been like, all right, let's go. Right? Like,
It's like nobody's that straight.
And you described her look when you entered the
yeah,
room.
well, because she's wearing all black, has like, long hair and like sort of a gothy look, and I sort of like have the light, lamer version of that, so I'm wearing like a leather jacket.
You're like the
that.
crayon drawing next
Yes,
to
exactly. I'm the 80 times Xerox reproduction of this. And so we come in, and I'm like kind of cool, and I'm definitely not like I'm all like, I typically tend to jockey for like attention in these kind of social situations, because I'm also with my obnoxious, like I'm acting peak obnoxious because I'm hanging out with Adam, and we're already drunk, right? And that's important.
Yeah.
And so we get there, and she just looks at me, and she's just like, are you another predator, or are you prey?
Like,
And I was just
are you
like,
competition?
very much prey. I am. You are a sex panther, and I'm at best a sex binturong compared to you.
wrong.
What the fuck? There's a lot more details to the story, and it's way but I'm not getting it. Into
All right.
here.
Yeah, Chad seems to think you've definitely told this story on Feed Dump.
Oh,
Well,
well, there we are. The abbreviated binturong.
there is
So
no bit
what
to wrong
is-
answer.
What's the... If we do that, the My Love For You thing, what punchline do we go with?
I do like the truck just being like beep beep.
I don't think... I love it. I don't think it'll read. I don't.
Yeah.
I think it will look like somebody in a truck honking.
I
don't
have a
think it will read
controversial
like
thought.
I don't think it will read like a animate truck. Alex.
We wing the response.
Yeah.
Like whatever thing Kathleen weaves, we come up with a response to
I
it.
actually really like the
But
pizza
flexible.
guy just being like, "Are you gonna pay me for this?"
Actually, just something completely unrelated would be good.
Yeah.
It's just like, I'm
It's
broke.
like, okay, it's like,
This is like, I'm broke. Can I have it for free? No.
it's like, okay, I get it. You like pizza.
Or maybe just like, do you want to sign for this package now?
Yeah, I do like
Some
the.
sort of delivery.
I think I like the pizza thing better because I think we can have that read more easily. Like I think we have a
Yeah.
pizza box out there.
Probably.
Just like someone in a cap standing at the door, being like, "Are you going to pay for this pizza?"
Or just like, cash or deb.
Or
Yeah.
maybe just they were just holding a pizza and it's just like, ain't that a thing?
I do kind of like the complete like.
I
Yeah.
really like the
Pizza?
whole thing of I never should have swiped right. Like I like that idea too, where the guy's just kind of like,
The pizza's
No.
more unexpected.
I guess it's fair, yeah.
The idea that the response is like the pizza guy like did ask a question and that was the response.
Yeah. It's like so.
So do you want the curly the
Cash
do
or
you,
card?
do you want the crazy bread?
Do you
or
want the
not?
cheese sticks? Yeah. Oh, crazy bread. That's like a Little Caesar specific thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, so you do want the cheese sticks?
Yeah.
Just that?
So you do want cheese sticks.
Yeah.
Would this be like a phone conversation, or do you actually want
No.
to have the...
No.
Oh, okay,
Like physically.
You just have to...
Can-
Yeah.
It's so much
Can
more
we-
uncomfortable if it's
Can we
physically-
shoot it such that we can like cut Kathleen's thing? Like cut multiple things together so she doesn't have to do it all in one go.
Just shoot it from like 3 or 4 different angles.
I
mean, if
think
she's
there's
just
a
gonna-
way.
Well,
Go.
we'll see. You know, you can do a bunch of takes.
Yeah, I think there's a way that we can do that.
Just that way we don't have to do the best. We don't have to just have one take. We can take the best bits out of whatever.
Oh, actually, you've given me a good idea for how to shoot it. Yeah.
Petto.
So you didn't order a double pepperoni, so just Anarin. I actually do. I really just like the elegance of. So you do want the cheesy bread?
Yeah.
Question mark.
There's actual just sausage on the pizza. It's not.
See, now I'm just thinking about like
None pizza
the
with
big
less
sausage, like shit they do in porn. Like a punchline
Yeah.
where the guy just closes the box and like leaves. That's completely unshootable, but
Later.
that's really funny.
Yeah.
So you're saying I scalded my dick?
It's just
on
like,
this
you know what?
pizza for
I'm
nothing.
taking my cheese scalded dick and going home to the
Now-
hospital.
Now we're just referencing that fucking wizard thing.
What?
Yeah, I put on my wizard robe and hat.
No, that's not what
No,
we're
doesn't he
referencing.
end up fucking a pizza at the end
No.
of that?
Yeah. No, that's one of those. You're right.
Right.
I don't remember that part.
But that's
Okay,
also
well-
an actual thing.
Yeah.
Big Sausage Pizza.
Yeah.
.com.
Yeah.
No,
Go check it.
don't. Never listen to anything Beach says ever. Not even help me.
It will be a sex thing.
Not even. No, I really am choking.
Wait,
If you can say that,
did
you're
that
not
last
actually
week.
choking.
And if he says,
Deeper.
Can we do that as a crap shot?
Can we start shooting, please?
Yeah, sure.
1:30.
Well, it took us half an hour to not write a crap shot script.
Okay.
Good job, everybody.
All right.
we have to be on time. We have to be on time.
It's really hot in here.
It's very, very
Yeah.
sidetracked.
Yeah. Let's turn the air back on. Okay, we're gonna go take a quick break, and when we come back, we're gonna be shooting this.
Do you want me to put on a wig? So
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to pull my hair back and do like some makeup and stuff like that.
Okay.
So I can look like a dreamy lady.
We could be part. That can be part of the next segment.
Sounds good. All right,
All right.
bye everybody.
Yep.
Hello and welcome back to the Crapshoot, where I am going to be transforming myself into a slightly different looking person. Because of my sweet undercut, I can't really like play people who aren't Kathleen, so that's okay because I have brought my makeup collection and a variety of things. So now you can watch me apply makeup and pull my hair back underneath the wig, which may not be like completely your jam, but whatever. This is a valuable part of filming. Alright, so, do I have any hair ties left in here? I do. The really nice thing about having an undercut like this is I have a lot of hair. And it was always really, really hard to get it under wigs. But now it's much easier because I have like 20% of the hair I used to have. And a lot of people are like, oh, I want your haircut, Kathleen. It's like, it's a great haircut if you have a lot of hair. If you don't have a lot of hair, I might like recommend just doing like a side shave thing or having the back come down lower. Oh, it's so much easier than that used to be. I used to be like wrestling with like 50 pins to keep my hair out of the way. Travel hairbrush, always handy. Ah. Can't handle having bangs in my eyes. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, great. Now I have normal hair. So let's talk about skincare regimes for a second. Always moisturize. It's really good for your skin, boys and girls. But especially if you're going to apply makeup, you should try to get a little bit of moisturizer on your skin because it helps the makeup not sink into any like wrinkles or imperfections you may have. This is not just advice for women. I know a lot of guys use cover up as well. This is advice for everyone. Get yourself a good daily moisturizer with some sunscreen in it. Apply frequently. Keep your skin happy. Goodbye. Alright, and in the interest of moving things along, now I'm just going to do my makeup and you can watch. Here we have some Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. Very good if you want your eyeshadow to stay on and not flake off all over your face. Because sometimes your eyeshadow does a thing where it falls down beneath your eyes. And then the careful time you spent erasing your dark circles is all for naught. I'm going to fill in my brows using some NARS eyebrow glue. Maybe not the most thrilling crap shot you've ever done. Ta-da! And now I'll do some sort of like smoky sex eye. I am professing some undying love, right? There's a little guide on the back of my eyeshadow palette. It's like, here's how to do this, because I don't do this. Yeah, sure. Somewhere a million makeup YouTubers cried out in horror. They're like, oh, our technique. So terrible. And now the worst part of any makeup application, liquid eyeliner. By the way, this is NYX, because it's good and cheap. This is ELF, because it's also good and cheap. You notice I splurged on MAC Cover Up and NARS Eye Goo, because it's very good, and the Makeup Forever Primer, but there are certain things that you can save money on. Fucked up. I am not a beauty YouTuber, so having somebody watch me, or in this case, a lot of people watch me while I do my makeup is a little unnerving. Oops. And mascara, which I also cheaped out on. And that was a bad idea. Don't cheap out on your mascara. Let me make this mistake for you. Oops. Ugh. Nope, I have no blush because I have very high cheekbones already. I don't think I need it. I have some finishing powder just so I don't look sweaty because it's hot. Makes your skin look nice. I'm not doing like a full foundation application because I don't have time for that and I don't really need it because I have very, very even skin, but I realize not everybody is me. So your mileage may vary on this part of the tutorial if you are trying to do this look. Ta-da! Now I'm going to send you over to Graham. Graham. It's your turn. I need to pee before we do the thing, so
Okay.
I have to go somewhere else. I'm sorry.
All right, join me. Come back to the moon base proper, and we'll white balance a game. It's really orange in that bathroom, so we had to do an auto white balance when we were in there. But now we're back in here, so we can do it again. Watch.
Yep.
Isn't that better? Presumably.
I mean, I did it out in the hall, and it was fine.
Oh, okay.
So your magic should still have less magic. Sorry, I didn't know.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
I feel like I want a pack of smokes to roll up into my...
No, you're a pizza delivery guy, not a
James Dean.
not a greaser. Yeah. Everyone wishes they were James Dean. I have to take a phone call. Beach, fill time.
kind of wish I had a piece of, like something to roll up into. I mean, like, I just said a pack of cigarettes would be funny, but like maybe I want like a bagel or something instead to roll up into my sleeves. I don't know.
That might distract him, yeah.
So I'm gonna be Pizza Boy. I thought I'd go like retro, a little bit. Not that this is being filmed in like 1985, 1986, but more that it's like he found himself an old hat and he's like, this is what I'm gonna be wearing. And then other than that, it's the pants I was already wearing. I went and found a white T-shirt because I figured that's the kind of thing that a dude with a Mustang who delivers pizzas is probably gonna be wearing. He's gonna be wearing a white T-shirt all day. I'm filling time. Actually, the funny thing about this is that I found this great deodorant the other day, and it smells like fruit punch. And every time I put my deodorant on, it's just an amazing experience because it's like, here's this. I smell like fruit punch for the first 20 minutes of my life. It's pretty cool.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm filling time while Graham takes a phone call.
Well,
I have no idea if we're even online.
pretty sure we're online.
That's good. We're streaming this?
I like that you're starting to like work out this pizza guy's like backstory.
Yeah.
That he, like why he's wearing a white T-shirt, where he found the hat.
Yep.
Why maybe the hat has some sort of emotional significance to him.
I mean,
it's like Expo 86.
Yeah.
That was that time.
That was like 10 years before I was born. I danced at Expo 86. I was in a Ukrainian dancing troupe, and we got to dance at the European Pavilion.
Where you were born?
No, I was born in 1979, so I was like...
Oh, sorry, I was confusing you with your character.
Thank you. No, like, when I was 7 years old, our dance troupe got to go to Expo 86.
A Ukrainian dance
Yeah?
troupe in 86.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a bad year.
Yeah, for Ukrainian culture? Yeah, bad year for Ukrainian culture. But,
Fuck.
yeah, no, we got to go there and dance. It was a lot of fun. I was like a little kid doing my thing.
Sweet.
Yeah. I mean, there's like...
Demonstrate.
Oh, God. I'm 38 years old. All right, fine.
So that must mean you must be like way better at Ukrainian dancing.
Because I've just been doing it for so long. Actually,
Yeah.
I haven't been doing it for so long at all.
So that, I feel like
you got to get the hell back. I've done this at Desert Bus before, and let's see if I can actually get my leg in front of me again. So, because one of the things you're supposed to do is when you're supposed to do this when you're moving around. That's just kind of the thing you do when you're moving around. And there's all sorts of like other things that we were taught to do where you, with a girl, you like do like this kind of thing and whatever. She's on the other side and she's doing the same thing and you would do this. But then there's always the show-off moves that the boys get. And so my show-off move was this.
Whoa, you can do the thing.
Yeah.
Sweep the leg.
We lost Graham.
Well, I just turned the corner. I was getting fronted on. I was like, guess I'm out.
Yep.
I can't step to that. I can't even do like the bit where you're getting ready to.
Oh yeah, that's good, right?
Yeah. I can't even do that. I can do the Charleston.
I never learned to be
No,
boy.
not. I can do a box step.
The white guy two-step.
Yeah, I could do the shepherd shuffle. This is my favorite nightclub on the Citadel.
He can dance hardcore.
See, that was my biggest disappointment with Mass Effect and Andromeda.
Yeah.
Cam's
I
biggest
wanted-
disappointment with Mass Effect.
Mass Effect Andromeda, I wanted Ryder to just be able to, like, dance like nobody's business. Like, just completely demolish people on the dance floor, but suck at karaoke. Like, be awful at it.
He has like his thing that he knows how to do.
Yeah, like, because everyone would expect, like, oh, here's the part where they go out and they dance terribly.
Yeah.
And just, like, throw down cardboard or whatever, and people are like, it just cuts to black, and people are, like, sweaty from watching him. And they're like, okay, that was pretty good. And you go out to karaoke, and he's just like, fly me to the moon and let me...
I love this headcanon you invented.
Yeah.
I'll talk to my friends at BioWare.
The shepherd shuffle. Yeah, no, it was sad. It was very... I feel it was a missed opportunity.
I should have No, I shouldn't. I was about to say, I should have continued to dance. Like, no, I shouldn't have. I was done doing that.
I almost failed gym in grade 9 because we had a mandatory dance unit.
Whoa.
I got like 1 out of 50
Holy shit.
on my dance unit, and that almost, like, it actually knocked me off the honor roll that term.
Oh my god.
That I'm that bad at dancing.
Oh no. I was like, I like the dance unit, but there's that weird thing of like, now you're going to be made to dance with a girl from your class. Good luck, folks. Yeah. No, I mean, we had to actually learn how to like dance, right? Like we had to learn how to do that shit. So so you got your hand on some girl's back who's like, I would never let you touch me if this wasn't for classwork.
We did not. That was not part of class for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
I remember our gym teacher telling us, we're going to use these poke moves when we go to Oktoberfest. And I'm like, the fuck did you just say to me?
Let's shoot.
Yeah.
Let's shoot Beach's line first while we're waiting for Kathleen.
Which means I'm going to be at the door.
Yeah, at the door.
Hurt the door.
So I think we might need the ND filter for this, but let's find out.
Okay. I put it back in the drawer.
I don't know what drawer you're talking about.
The drawer where we keep the lenses and filters and stuff. It's
I love this new boom.
It's the second column series of drawers.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. You'll be able to see me through the window. Actually, 1 second.
All right.
This new boom beach.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's that because all sorts of good things about this. The aluminum is just so. Yeah.
Why didn't we have one of these the entire time?
What?
This boom.
Look
at this.
The road is like aluminum as well, I thought, but it's like really
This is
thick.
an ND filter. ND stands
Neutral
for
density.
neutral density, and what that means is it makes things dark.
It's a sunglass.
Yeah, it's literally sunglasses for the camera. You can see, if you see here.
Is it polarized
Whoop.
or smoked?
Whoop, whoop.
Is this one of the ones you can rotate? Or
Not this one, no.
So it's not polarized.
right, no, sorry, the polarizer is the one that rotates.
That's the solarizer.
Oh.
So what that does is, like, it is basically sort of sunglasses for a camera, and what that does is it allows us to still have a low f-stop or a wide aperture, taking in lots of light, allowing for nice depth of field, while not having everything completely blown out. This camera actually has 4 different stops of ND filter, which I guess you could show off. Which it literally looks like lenses flipping across the.
Better or worse? Better.
No, trust
Or
me, they're all
worse.
bad.
Worse
Better.
or better?
So am I kind of blown away by this, or?
So you need to be in the sun for this ND filter thing to work.
To actually work.
So we got to chalk the door, I guess. Here, just let it go to here.
Yep. Yeah.
Wow, I can really smell that smoke today.
Oh, the
Jones.
No, the
No, from-
wildfire.
Yeah, it's the wildfire.
Yeah, from the province burning down.
Take a step back. Oh right, I guess because the sun's from that.
Fuck.
okay.
Yep. Fine.
Beach almost died. We're okay.
Mhm. So.
So I guess you actually want to stand closer. Now that I think about it,
Okay.
that's good.
So, did you want the free breadsticks? Free breadsticks? Thunk?
If you do that, it definitely sounds like there's nothing in there.
So do you want the free breadsticks?
Yeah. Hold the other ones a little higher. Great. That's
Do
good.
you want the free breadsticks?
All right. Everybody ready?
Hold on.
Whoops.
Truck passing.
I know, right? You get it all.
Mm-hmm.
Rolling.
So, did you want the free breadsticks?
And can you try more of this? So you do want the free
Okay.
breadstick? Like you're trying to suss out what she's saying.
So you do want the free breadsticks? like that.
Yes, but
Yeah.
without that truck.
Yeah.
Wait.
I will actually just cut because the truck is now at the stop.
Oh, we can go get that shot of the truck going honk honk.
No. Right, cheesy bread.
So you do want the free cheesy bread.
Not yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Now.
looking this way. Yeah. Go ahead.
So you do want the free cheesy bread. Another one?
Yeah.
Okay. So you do want the free cheesy bread.
We should bounce you. That's what we should do.
Okay.
Let me go get a bounce.
Oh, you're back. Great. So a bounce, you can step out of the sun for a sec. A bounce is a thing. It just it bounces light. That's what it is. It's called a bounce. We have some collapsible ones, and I'm realizing that B he's got a lot of sunlight coming across his shoulder, but he's more shadowed in the face. So we're gonna use this bounce to reflect some sunlight back into his eyes and temporarily blind him. It's a fun for the whole family.
I feel that part of the value of this is that
Where's the collapsible one?
it's not foam and then it's meant to just.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it's
Oh.
if you buy it as that, and it's meant to be like hard structured with the stuff built in, so I think it's more transparent to sound.
I like that.
So we move back like this.
Hey, where's Alex?
He's in the streaming office. Let me go get him.
So yeah, I can act that shit a little more. So you do want the free cheesy bread, the free
Yeah, cheesy bread.
cheesy bread. It's just this panic on every side. I have no way to grieve this.
Which bounce? Out here.
Outside, on beach.
Come here.
Come hither. Basically, right here. There we go, like that. Okay. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So you do want the free cheesy bread.
One more time.
There's some weird birds.
It's okay, go ahead.
Too. So you do want the free cheesy bread.
One more, a little more like you're trying to suss out. You're like,
Yeah.
this is what you
So
mean.
you do want the free cheesy bread like that.
Yeah.
So
Wait, sorry,
you,
sorry, a little higher, Cam. Great.
So you do want the free cheesy bread.
And then one more as more of a question.
So
Wait,
Sorry.
a little higher. Okay.
So you do want the free cheesy bread?
Not that much of a question.
Yeah.
You went very high pitched at the end.
Good.
Yep.
So you do want the free cheesy bread?
Great. Cut.
Cool.
Okay.
Oh Jesus.
You guys can come back. Don't look directly
Never
at
look
it.
at the bounce.
Never look at the bounce.
Do not look directly into bounce.
There only are a few things that you learn when you act, I guess, and that's one of them.
The bounce is literally the sun.
Yeah.
All right. Can you grab the? Just close the door.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Are you okay to give this a shot? Stand about there.
Hey, Internet, let's be frank with you. In the middle of that makeup tutorial, my tummy went on a trip to No-No Town.
Oh.
So, I'm gonna try to get this in as few takes as possible so I can go sit somewhere and be near a toilet.
Oh.
How long do you want me to go for?
Whatever feels natural, or I guess unnatural.
Okay. Can I be, like, essentially leaning against the wall?
Kill the AC.
Sure. Oh yeah, I guess we should, shouldn't we? Man, that hair. It's really convincing.
It's very milfy.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, I would never cut my hair like this. I don't like it. I don't like how I look with bangs.
It's very suburban mom, and by which I mean a mom who owns a Suburban, like a Chevrolet Suburban.
Does Beach have a name tag or anything like
Nope.
that? He's Darren.
Okay.
You look like you're ready to leave a 1-star Yelp review on a food court smoothie stall.
I appreciate how hard that was for you to get out, Cameron.
I do too.
All right, are you
Yeah.
in position there? Okay.
Where should I be looking?
He's just out the door.
Okay, so like here? Does that scan? Should I look higher?
No, lower. Basically, you can look at like the bottom of the sign here.
Okay.
All right. So, go ahead, and if you need to stop or whatever, that's fine. I'm shooting it at a higher resolution so that we can do like abrupt cuts
Oh, in or out.
in and out
Okay.
depending on how it goes. So,
Oh, smart.
I am rolling. Do your thing. Everyone else try to not
Mask.
break. Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. It's not gonna be that funny.
All right, go ahead.
Darren, I love you. My love for you is like a truck. One of those big diesel belching trucks chugging down the highway. Chugga, 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 chugga. Just belching Wait, I've said belching twice. One more time.
Okay. All right, so you're moving in a little bit, so that's fine. So I just needed to know that. All right. Go ahead.
Darren, I love you. My love for you is like one of those very ecologically unsound diesel trucks that hauls rocks from place to place. Just chugging down the highway, grinding and burping and belching exhaust and fumes into the open window of a car. Then that's my car, and the AC is busted, so I've got the windows down and the sunroof open, and I'm just thinking about that chugga 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 and going I might need to pull over and get my inhaler out. That's the reaction you give me. I'm incredibly tense because it's very dangerous to be driving while you think you might be having an asthma attack. I'm thinking about little Billy's snacks in the back seat. Now I gave that little bastard carrots and he's throwing them at his sister, and it's really irritating because I try my hardest to bag healthy snacks for those little shits, and all they do is they say, Mom, I want to go to McDonald's. But that truck is still just chugging down the road. And then you hear a beep, 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 because there's another truck coming, and it's reversing. And I'm really, really confused, because why do I hear a reversing truck when I'm going on the highway? Is it like coming off a logging access road or something? We may never know. That other truck is not important to this story. What's important, Darren, is how much I love you and your exhaust. Your big, back-end, exhausty booty.
The fuck?
I said I just wing it.
I know.
Yeah. It's
How did you feel about that?
I felt fine.
All right.
Like, I almost broke a couple times.
Well, yeah. Logging access road. Do you want to try another take?
My stomach's feeling okay, so I mean, I could do a different take. I mean, how did the internet like that?
A lot of confusion. Working as intended. Wait, none of that was scripted. Nope.
No.
What? When? I mean, like.
Like, do you want me to do it again? Because I can do it again. It won't be like that. It'll be something different.
Sure.
Okay.
Why not? I think the turning. Yeah, I don't know that works.
Okay.
Like, I'm only shooting you from like mid.
What about like this then?
Oh, that might be better.
Okay.
Can I see? I know that you can't be directed, but in this case.
No, I can
But
take
no.
simple direction.
What I meant was like, you're gonna go where it leads you. But
Yeah.
do you have a rough idea of the full range of motion you're gonna be doing? I don't have to recenter the camera because I don't want to have to move the
I
camera.
could probably do something like this, and then maybe I'll turn like this at the end.
Okay, that's good. That's
Okay.
good.
If I gotta start out like this. In that, like, the pose that you never want to see anybody in at the door
Yeah.
when you're delivering food or an item. You're like, oh no, what the fuck? Someone's husband's got, like, a fetish.
Yeah. Are they watching? Am I being recorded?
Are they watching? Is this just some sort of like, you cheat on me, I cheated on you. Here's the pool boy kind of video. You don't want to be in that. Nobody wants to be in that.
I'm rolling. You ready?
Sure.
All right,
Should I call him a different name every time? Train from like Darren to Derek to Dylan?
Sure.
Okay. Oh, Darren, I love you. My love for you is like one of those big European diesel trucks that hauls rocks or other big heavy things down roads. And it's just chugging down the highway, belching exhaust and other fumes that are incredibly bad for the environment, putting high-level toxic chemicals that filter from birds down to worms and pollute the entire ecosystem. Oh, chugga. And that truck's exhaust is coming through the open windows of my car, 'cause that's where I am. I'm in the car next to your sexy truck, and your exhaust is coming in my windows and in the sunroof, because it's a nice day, so I have the sunroof open, it doesn't mess up my hair too much. And it's just chugging, and I'm thinking, is this bad for my skincare regime? And then I'm hit by a carrot, because, fucking Steve Jr.'s in the back, and I'm like, here, have some nice healthy carrot sticks for the drive. And he's like, no, fuck you, Mom. And he throws them at his sister, and it's like, oh, what the fuck, I hate you. But you are just chugging down the road beside me, and then a convertible pulls up. And that convertible is not important to this story because it is small and has a tiny penis and it thinks it's a hotshot lawyer, but he's okay. He's like middle of the firm, and I'm like, fuck you, convertible. I don't leave you. I don't want to. Ah, shit. You can. That one was digressing a little bit. Let me do this.
One more time?
Sure.
All right. Go ahead.
All right. I love you, Darren. I love you so much. My love for you. I heard it.
Sorry, that was my phone. Go ahead.
I love you, Darren. I love you so much. My love for you is like a Mac 10 truck traveling down the highway, hauling rocks or debris or other refuse left over from a very large landslide, and it's just choked off the entire highway, and I'm stuck in traffic behind this huge sexy truck that is just belching exhaust into my car because the windows are down and the sunroof is open because it's a nice day despite the fact that I'm stuck in traffic. And I'm just coated in that greasy exhaust. It's belching fumes up into the air where it's going to pollute the entire ecosystem. Volatile chemicals filtering down from bird to insect to fish, and then finally settling at the higher reaches of the food chain, like me and my shitty kids who don't care that I pack healthy snacks for them every day, and then just throw them out when they get to school because they're ungrateful little shits. But you, Dylan, I love you and your big, heavy truck just chugging down the road. And I think to myself, how could I get inside that truck? Not literally, but metaphorically. How could I get into your heart, Derek? And therefore, by extension, get you into me. And not metaphorically, that one is in a very physical sense. And a very penis and vagina sense. Dylan, I love you. Come inside.
Wow.
I hope everybody has a very sad, uncomfortable boner.
What a weird Christmas card that is.
Wow. I love the landslide.
Yeah.
And the food chain. Wow.
Yeah, the bioaccumulation.
That's
So
what
that
I
was
believe.
that was something special.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
That's I can generally wing it.
Yep. Don't worry,
Kathleen,
Chat's
please.
pretty happy about
I'm
it.
so confused. Sad boner achieved. Toxic sludge. All right, well,
There you go.
Yay! So that was.
All right, go take it easy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit down.
We're gonna take a quick break, and then when we come back, we're gonna edit that together. So don't go away. Hello, welcome back.
Sorry.
Oh yes. What?
I looked over here for a second and you went hello and I'm like, shit, I'm on.
Can we get the preview over there, Paul? Welcome to the timeline. Beej and I are here, and here's Beej again.
So you do want the free cheesy bread?
How's that sound, Paul?
So you do want the free cheesy bread?
Yeah, that's fine.
Nice and in sync and doesn't sound like a robot?
Yes.
Terrific.
That's Beej, all right.
That's a Beej. Toe to tip. Why didn't it... There we go. Okay, so... This will be interesting, because first we got to figure out which take we want. I think it's the first or the third, because the second one kind of went weird. I'm a little partial to the third, so let's watch it.
Okay.
I love you, Darren. I love you so much. My love for you is like a Mac 10 truck traveling down the highway, hauling rocks.
You caught that, huh?
Yeah, it's good.
Or other refuse left over from a very large landslide. And it's just choked off the entire highway. And I'm stuck in
I just
traffic
love the landslide.
behind this huge, sexy truck that is just belching exhaust into my car because the windows are down and the sunroof is open because it's a nice day despite the fact that I'm stuck in traffic. And I'm just coated in that greasy exhaust that's belching fumes up into the air where it's going to pollute the entire
Mac
ecosystem.
10 truck. Maybe... All right, hang on. A lot of people in chat are keen on the first one, so let's...
Darren, I love you. My love for you. Darren, because there's another truck coming, and it's reversing. And exhausty booty.
Let's just see how that plays.
Darren, I love you. My love for you is like one of those very ecologically unsound diesel trucks that hauls rocks from place to place. Just chugging down the highway, grinding and burping and belching exhaust and fumes into the open window of a car. Then that's my car, and the AC is busted, so I've got the windows down and the sunroof open, and I'm just thinking about that chugga 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 and going I might need to pull over and get my inhaler out. That's the reaction you give me. I'm incredibly tense because it's very dangerous to be driving while you think you might be having an asthma attack. I'm thinking about little Billy's snacks in the back seat. Now I gave that little bastard carrots and he's throwing them at his sister. And it's really irritating because I try my hardest to pack healthy snacks for those little shits, and all they do is they say, Mom, I want to go to McDonald's. But that truck is still just chugging down the road. And then you hear a beep, 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 because there's another truck coming, and it's reversing. And I'm really, really confused because why do I hear a reversing truck when I'm going on the highway? Is it like coming off a logging access road or something? We may never know. That other truck is not important to this story. What's important, Darren, is how much I love you and your exhaust. Your big back-end exhausty booty.
So you do want the free cheesy bread?
That just plays good on its own. That's real... I don't know how you would improve that. That's...
We are a little over a minute.
Lost.
I wonder if we just...
Like 30 seconds.
I wonder if we just trim it there.
I love you and your exhaust.
So you do want the free cheesy bread?
I think getting it at exhaust. I think before it gets actually explicit about booty.
Yeah.
Exhaust.
So you do want the free cheesy bread? So you do want the free cheesy bread?
Yeah, that's the thing. I think if we talk about exhausty booty, it makes it sound like a fart joke.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And we're not above that,
No, we're not.
to be clear.
Never been.
Take one is primarily absurd and not too overtly sexual. I mean, I don't know about that. So my plan, the reason I shot it at a high resolution was that I'd be able to do stuff like, I'll give you an example.
Trucks that hauls rocks from place to place. Just chugging down the place. Just chugging down the highway.
So my thought was that I'd be able to do stuff like this, because it's these are 4K, and this is a 1080 project, so we could do stuff like this.
Place. Just chugging down the highway, grinding and burping.
Yeah.
Right, and so like, kind of can go even tighter than that. Just like allowing for
A change in the visual.
yeah, to accentuate certain things with the editing, which I don't know if it's necessary.
Sound.
What about just a? What about just in like a full slow zoom?
That was my other thought. That I figured that might be the other option, and I'm going to try that in a sec because I think that might actually be great.
Just during
Diesel
the entire thing,
trucks
just to
that
emphasize
hauls
it.
rocks from place to place. Just chugging down the highway, grinding and
It looks like a cut. Like it looks like a proper cut.
Yeah. Let me actually just.
on the highway, grinding and
Ooh, I kind of like that actually.
place. Just chugging down the highway, grinding and burping.
Wow.
Like, there's a lot you could do with it, to
Yeah.
be honest.
Aaron, I love you. My love for you is like one of those very ecologically unsound diesel trucks.
So I tend to, in situations like this, I tend to shoot or cut on.
Unsound.
I tend to cut on sounds.
Where it's like, this is something I want to actually accentuate this one thing.
Yeah. So that's, what is that? 148. So let's do in the 30 range. This is purely playing around. I do think the slow zoom is probably the route we're going to go, but I'm just sort of curious to see what sort of stuff we can do with shooting at 4K.
If you change the distance of the zoom, you're also making like a larger statement.
Mm-hmm.
You, those very ecologically unsound.
Whoop, that jumps around too much. Hang on. I gotta keep it centered.
Yeah.
I do kind of like the suggestion of just stock footage of trucks just translucent going past.
Also, this needs more of an increase here. So this is, what have I done here? 26. Oh, okay, so that should do that less. So that should be like 120. Let's just keep it simple. Let's just do 120, 135, and then 150.
Like one of those very ecologically unsound diesel trucks that hauls rocks from place to place. Just chugging down the highway, grinding and...
Like, it's funny, but I don't actually know that it's like...
It doesn't add...
I don't know that it actually helps.
The bit itself is good.
Try with just, like slow zoom.
Yeah. Let me just...
Ken burns it up.
With the idea to be like, start slow zooming it in and then slow zoom it out?
No, I think just all the way in
pulling
over the course of it. It's great too, because it's like a minute and a half.
Yeah.
So it'll be a really slow whip. And we can probably go, I don't know the exact math on how much you can zoom in 4K, but this looks I mean, the final product's going to be 1080, so we could probably go even tighter than this.
Yeah.
But I don't know if we want to.
That's fair.
So that means it's going to start here, and then finish at this distance.
Oh, and you just got her hands and shot. That's perfect.
Yeah, and in fact, might actually go a little tighter. All right, let's try this.
I love you. My love for you is like one of those very ecologically unsound diesel trucks that hauls rocks from place to place, just chugging down the highway, grinding and burping and belching exhaust and fumes into the open window
we
of a
go.
car. Then that's my car, and the AC is busted, so I've got the windows down and the sunroof open, and I'm just thinking about that chugga 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 and going I might need to pull over and get my inhaler out. That's the reaction you give me. I'm incredibly tense because it's very dangerous to be driving while you think you might be having an asthma attack. I'm thinking about little Billy's snacks in the back seat.
Yeah, there's a camera bump there, which is... I'm really annoyed about that, actually. That's completely my fault.
Fumes into the open window of a car. Then that's my car. And logging access road or something? We may never know. That
I think it needs to be even more aggressive
Yeah.
in where it, in where it finishes, so that you can see it.
Darren, I love you. My love for you is like one of those very ecologically unsound diesel trucks that hauls rocks from place to place, just chugging down the highway, grinding and burping and belching exhaust and fumes into the open window of a car. Then that's my car, and the AC is busted, so I've got the windows down and the sunroof open, and I'm just thinking about that chugga chugga.
I'm gonna try that,
chugga
Rocket
chugga,
John.
and going I might need to pull over and get my inhaler out. That's the reaction you give me. I'm incredibly tense because it's very dangerous to be driving while you think you might be having an asthma attack. I'm thinking about little Billy's snacks in the back seat.
The slow zoom really does.
Yeah, it does help, doesn't it?
It does good work, yeah.
It's really
Intensity
irritating
builds.
because I try my hardest back helping
when it's
snacks
slow
full of
enough, you don't
shits,
even really
and
know
all
what's
they do is they
happening.
say,
Yeah.
Mom, I want to go to McDonald's. But that truck is still just chugging down the road. And then
That's
you
the
hear a
joke.
Beep,
That's the joke,
beep,
Electrotal.
beep,
It
because
just-
there's another truck coming,
It's just weird.
reversing. And I'm really, really confused because why do I hear a reversing truck when I'm going on the highway? Is it like coming off a logging access road or something? We may never know. That other truck is not important to this story. What's important, Darren, is how much I love you and your exhaust.
So you do want the free cheesy bread?
That long setup.
What did we do?
It's very...
This is terrific.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I like how this is
You did
coming.
a couple different takes of the cheesy bread, didn't you?
Yeah, I think this is the one I like the best.
Because we had some where I was like, cheesy bread? Oh, yeah, I got really
you
high.
do want the free cheesy bread?
That was like a little high, and then
So you do want the free cheesy bread?
that's the other really good option. Is like,
Yeah.
oh, I get it, right?
So
Yeah.
you do want the free cheesy bread?
So yeah, I think it's that one or
So you do want the free cheesy bread?
yeah, it's either like, I think I've got it, or oh, okay, I got it.
Yeah.
It is a lot of pizza, Fugi.
I think as an ender, maybe
So
it's better
you
to...
do want the free cheesy bread?
I think that might be better to end it, because then it feels like it's
It's like, oh, I understand.
build, yeah, wham, and then it's like, it comes down at the end. Oh, I get it, yes.
Yeah.
Your exhaust.
So you do want the free cheesy bread?
Actually, yeah. They're like, oh, I figured it out. I think is better. You're right.
I love you and your exhaust.
So you do want the free cheesy bread?
I love also that...
I like that people have now noticed that it's Hawaiian, pineapple, Hawaiian.
Yeah. I'm a monster. I labeled all those.
Yep.
Exhaust.
I don't know what they were labeled originally. I mean, one of them was Hawaiian.
One of them was trop, because it's tropical
Oh.
Hawaiian. And I was like, no one will know what that means. I'm going to relabel these. It pleased me.
It pleases me.
Exhaust.
So you do.
No, that needs a little bit more space.
Or exhaust.
So you do want the free cheesy bread.
Nice. By the way, check out the difference here. This is before.
Oh, wow.
This is with no bounce.
Oh, Shrouded in Darkness.
And this is with the bounce. So you can see all the light coming in from Beej's left there. That's all reflected from Alex's bounce.
I have an actual chin. I have definition on my face.
As opposed to this sort of thing.
Yeah, this weak glob.
Okay. We're going to go with that. We're going to go with that slow zoom.
Darren.
Oh, Darren. All right, let's do some color correction.
Somebody yelled, oh no, Fuji yelled, was that a boom? And I'm like, I don't even know where.
Not in the actual take. It keeps popping in during other takes.
Yeah.
There it is, right there. But this is not the. This is that you'll see it on the mail time. Actually, somebody sent us that boom because they used to do production work and they don't anymore. And they were just like, I thought you might get more work out of it. I thought you might get more use out of this. And we were like, what?
That's
okay.
incredibly generous. Thank you.
Turns out it's great, and for some reason, some sort of vagary of whatever, the boom mic that we used before always got very low levels in our new camera, the Ursa, the one that we were using here, and the new mic with a very light boom sounds terrific and gets really good levels. So, thank you.
It's a pleasure to use.
Yeah. All right, let's do some color correction here. As usual, this shouldn't need too much. We're not doing anything particularly stylized with it.
Cataclysmic Reverb's like, now reshoot with Derek's Quirpline voice. Well, it's Darren instead of Derek.
Yeah.
I can see how she'd get confused.
No, we usually send phantom power.
Yeah.
Like the camera sends phantom power and does to the Rode mics. It's just,
there's no batteries
they're just,
on any of our... We don't put batteries in any of the shotgun mics anyway because
No.
we're setting phantom power, so...
They can all take them, but they...
yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, the Rode mic, I guess, just records out, or it's just a little bit less sensitive, which is not necessarily a bad thing. It's just how the mic works. But the, in particular, the Blackmagic camera also seems to record a little quiet, and so having a more sensitive mic on it makes more sense.
Also, if I did this voice as Derek, it would always be a question. It would never be a declarative statement.
Yeah.
Right?
So you do want the free cheesy bread?
Yeah.
You know, like he would never say, so you do want the free cheesy bread. I guess he'd be confused. Maybe he could get there, but...
Yeah, I think he's done similar things.
Yeah.
So, this is one of the weirdest things I've seen in a while. I'm disturbed yet entertained. I'm confused.
That's good.
Yeah.
Working as intended.
Yep. I mean, I guess we should just watch it again. What time is it? We have time. All right. Your new Crapshoot, the whatever we call this.
Darren, I love you. My love for you is like one of those very ecologically unsound diesel trucks that hauls rocks from place to place. Just chugging down the highway, grinding and burping and belching exhaust and fumes into the open window of a car. Then that's my car, and the AC is busted, so I've got the windows down and the sunroof open, and I'm just thinking about that chugga 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 and going I might need to pull over and get my inhaler out. That's the reaction you give me. I'm incredibly tense because it's very dangerous to be driving while you think you might be having an asthma attack. I'm thinking about little Billy's snacks in the back seat. Now I gave that little bastard carrots and he's throwing them at his sister, and it's really irritating because I try my hardest to pack healthy snacks for those little shits, and all they do is they say, Mom, I want to go to McDonald's. But that truck is still just chugging down the road. And then you hear a beep, 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 because there's another truck coming, and it's reversing. And I'm really, really confused because why do I hear a reversing truck when I'm going on the highway? Is it like coming off a logging access road or something? We may never know. That other truck is not important to this story. What's important, Darren, is how much I love you and your exhaust.
So you do want the free cheesy bread?
God. The inclusion of logging access road is like, that is a woman who grew up in northern BC.
Yeah. Yeah. Right?
Yeah. So that is a common everyday occurrence.
Yeah. No, I like the suggestion of the confession because I don't believe we have one.
Yeah, that's good.
And yeah, there it is. So I'm going to see if maybe
The free side dish is pretty good.
The side piece.
I'll see if the stabilization can deal with that
Little judder.
little bit there, but I worry that it might interact poorly with the Ken Burns filter, because sometimes Final Cut stuff gets confused. Also, it's going to take a not insignificant amount of time to analyze for dominant motion.
Can't you just do that one little clip as opposed to the whole thing?
No, because if it's one shot, you need to do the whole shot, or else it'll be like it'll do whatever, and then it will have the motion correction and then cut back. Like it wouldn't go smoothly into it and out of it again. So
It is 2:45.
yeah, that's a good point. While this is doing this, let's welcome subs. Because at 3 p.m., which is in 15 minutes, we have a sponsored stream brought to you by Amazon Game Studios. James and Ben, I believe, are going to be playing Breakaway, which Amazon Game Studios describe themselves as a game that is more fun than it ought to be, and is what did they say? NBA Jam the MOBA.
Yeah.
It's like a fantasy multiplayer battle arena, but also basketball.
Yes. Which is, and kind of seems a bit more like handball, because I don't know how you pass the ball.
I mean, they're going to be playing it, so
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We'll all find out together. So, yeah. So let's welcome the subs for this stream, though.
Ready to go?
Yeah, go for it. Jonathan Rutledge is a new Patreon supporter. Thank you, Jonathan. Welcome.
Jaker67 for 10 months. Welcome back to the channel.
Soltitron, pardon me, 5-month resub. Welcome back.
And Beowulf for 47 months. Time to shoot carps or something.
Mercurial Vox with an 8-month resub. Ext a butt. Huh?
Alex Bayless 2012 for 8 months. Hey, 8 months. Almost a sub baby. Getting to that term.
Hey. Retroactive Pancake with a 4-month resub. Kathleen Lifehack for the win.
Forget the life hack, but Fuzzy Boolean for 11 months can probably remind me. Whoop! Shooting carp! Crap!
Dented Pockets with an 11-month resub. This truck metaphor is starting to sound like a country song.
Yeah. The Angel Sweep for 19 months.
Sprunderscore with a 7-month resub. Welcome back.
Rock Pusher for 10 months. This sub baby is a month old. There's been giggling and crying and poop, and I have no idea what is going on anymore. Anyway, enough about Lur. My sub baby is a delight. Happy Muffin. That's good. I'm glad.
The Figment with a 21-month resub. I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite stream on Twitch. Also, my sub is old enough to drink. Woo!
Dumori for 37 months. Welcome back, Dumori.
Miniwhack with a 26-month resub. I have no words for what just happened. Never thought trucks could be described in that way.
MT Storm for 22 months. Welcome back to the channel, MT Storm.
Master Shake 29X with a 24-month resub. Now this is a crap shot for my 2-year anniversary.
Hey. CM Farsight for 9 months. That sub baby's come to term.
Nice. Narita L with an 11-month resub. I got nothing.
That's fine.
Neither do we.
Kavina for 11 months. Please don't shoot carp. They friendly fishes. I can't from.
Dracal X with a 10-month resub. Welcome back.
Cosmos Rules for 47 months. 47? That's a lot of months.
That
You're
is.
right.
Welcome back, Cosmo Rules. Brainbosh with a 5-month resub. Confused enough, I almost forgot to resub.
Oh, glad you got there.
Yeah, me too.
Callista Beast for 3 months. Oh my!
Oh my. And thank you for 825 bits from Earth and One, Rock Pusher, W, Nivek, Lunar Eclipse 123, Magic These. You told me how to pronounce that last time, and now I can't remember. Andy the Drew, Sacranos, Valhalla Knight, Foxmar 320, and Malk. Thank you so much.
Got bits.
A couple things in chat. Under Toast, I think they just, what they meant by more fun than it ought to be, and that's not word for word what they said. I think they just meant it's a very silly idea, and it turned out that it's actually super fun. So, I don't know. And Tacitus Vigil, yes, tomorrow is the last day to get up on the wall for the new moon base.
Yeah.
It's coming along well.
That's a $25 donation to a link that we have on the website.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anything is helpful, but $25 or more gets you up on the wall, whatever that looks like. But I have some ideas.
And speaking of 25, apparently we're 25 subs away from
Some sort of milestone.
Some sort of milestone.
Though we might be more there now.
Yeah, could be.
No, we're still at that. We are 25 subs away from 3,000 subs.
Wow,
That's awesome.
That's
super cool.
amazing. Thank you all.
So totally looking forward to, yes, more milestones.
The Figment said, I made my donation today. Woohoo! Wowie, zowie, that's amazing. It did the whole thing. It filled the bar, and then it started again.
Oh.
So I'm gonna see if this works off camera, but you've seen it basically done. So. Can you put multiple names on the wall by making different donations? Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I think so.
We probably can't verify that.
I think it allows you then to because that would let you like make a donation on behalf of somebody else.
Yeah.
Which is a nice thing.
And we've had some people do like the blank family or like first name, last name.
Yeah.
You know. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing.
Do whatever.
I would only say nothing that's like outwardly vulgar, unless it's your username.
Yeah.
In which case, I guess we can't help that.
Derek Anal Shit Stevenson.
We never gave Derek a last name, have we?
No, I wasn't thinking of Derek.
No,
Derek.
I know.
It's just, I guess that name is just present in my head right now.
Like, oh, you play online, Derek? Yeah, I go by Anal Shit. He wouldn't, and he doesn't. So let's not go.
How would you mispronounce that?
Analshta? No.
I'm just thinking of
Isn't
Shithade.
that just a normal shit?
Yeah, that's just how we normally do it.
It's just one of the many things that Alex can belch. All right, we're going to. God, it's 83. Do we just wait for like the minute that it's going to take to finish and see what happens?
Do we know that they're setting up to go live in like 8 minutes behind us in the other studio?
Oh yeah, no, they're ready to go at 3.
Rad.
Yeah. So 3 to 6, sponsored stream playing Breakaway, James and Ben. 6 to 9 is going to be AFK. It is Risk Legacy.
Yeah.
And that's going to be James and Cameron and Corey and Ian. Mm-hmm. This is game number 8, I believe.
Yeah, or 7?
7 or 8 of 15.
Yeah, and now they all hate each other.
Do they?
I think so. They said we got to the point where things have gotten less jocular and more serious.
Ah.
Tune in for drama.
Can I not be jocular? And then tomorrow there is no Loading Ready Live this week. We are sorry, but we need to start packing up the moon base.
Have you seen our shelves? There's so much stuff on our shelves.
So much stuff on our shelves.
From place
See, I was afraid of that. So now what it's done is it's stabilized on Kathleen. So whenever she moves, the whole thing shakes.
Pull over and get my inhaler out.
That's weird.
It's okay, because we can change to inertia cam. Oh, that's worse.
Highway.
That's worse.
Grinding and burping,
So wobbly.
belching exhaust and fumes.
It's a very
into the open window of a car.
Who does this
then
effect?
That's my car.
Wow,
And the
that's
AC is
trippy
busted,
shit.
So I've got the windows
like there's
down,
there's a
and
there's a
the
filmmaker who does this with like
really irritating because I try my hardest to pack healthy snacks
because they
full of
want it to
shit.
be unsettling. It's not like David Lynch specifically, but it's like oh, who does these?
in
like Baz Luhrmann films? Or?
no in the second Guy Ritchie in the second Sherlock Holmes movie, there's the bit where they're
Yeah.
running through the forest, and it's image stabilized on the person's face.
Right.
So the background is all going like.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
is very confusing.
Yeah. Putting on the order doesn't matter. I think we want smooth cam. There we go.
Into the open window of a car. Then that's my car.
That's kinda-
And the AC is busted.
Still
So I've
tracking
got
her,
the
which is
windows
kind of odd.
down.
Yeah. So, but you can adjust it. So we can take down. We don't care about rotation. So we can turn down the rotation smoothing to basically none. So now it's not going to like wibble like that
On
if
the
she moves
highway.
weird. Where was that thing? It's like here,
It's
wasn't it?
about there, I think.
Exhaust and fumes. Into the open window.
Like it's less
of a
noticeable.
car.
And honestly, scale smoothing we don't even want that much either. It's the translation which is moving around.
Unsound. Diesel
Honestly,
trucks
kind of
hauled
adding a
rocks
little
from
bit of
place to place.
almost
Just
handheld
chugging
motion to
down the
this,
highway.
but still with the
grinding
super
and
smooth
burping and belching exhaust and
zoom in is
fumes.
actually kind of
Into
great.
the open window of a car.
I like that you're
Then that's
adding
my
motion
car.
stabilization
And
to
the
make it look
AC
more
is
handheld.
busted,
You're right.
So I've got
That's
the
kind of the
windows
opposite of what it's
down
for.
And the sunroof open, and I'm just thinking about that chugga 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 chugga, and going. I might need to pull over and get my inhaler out. That's
What an amazing effect.
Yeah.
is how much I love you.
I don't
and
remember that
your
pull-in being that tight. Wow.
exhaust.
So you do want the free
The
cheesy.
stabilization zooms in too, so there might be actually.
Only a little bit, because again, I turned the. In fact, I can probably take scale smoothing off completely. So now it shouldn't zoom in
rocks from
much at
place
all.
to place.
It'll zoom a little bit just for the translation smoothing, but not a huge amount.
I might need to pull over and get my inhaler out. That's
I think I actually need to give you a little bit more.
exhaust.
So you do want the free cheesy bread.
Yeah, actually, it's not bad. With a little bit of
You
breath.
and your exhaust.
So you do want the free cheesy bread.
Yeah.
I'm glad that was out of shot and I pulled it up.
Great.
You did it.
Okay, we're going away. We're going away, but don't you go away. Come back and check out James and Ben exploring Breakaway. Coming up next. Bye.